The recording?
Good.
Hello everyone, and we're the Gonzalez family.
And we are about to bake some cupcakes and cookies.
Yes. So this is the Gonzalez family cooking show, and for you, our viewers, the first thing we're going to make is some cupcakes, and we're going to make some funfetti cupcakes, guys. I'm Gwen Gonzalez, and this is
Dave. DeMarco, Miss Gonzalez.
Yes, look in the camera, Marco. Say hi to everyone out there. Okay, now, for time's sake, we're not going to make it by scratch. Unfortunately, we're going to make it by box cake, which is going to be easier and quicker. And so, what we have here is a box cake of funfetti cake mix. We have the vanilla spread with sprinkles, and we got some extra candy sprinkles to go on the top.
And then you got 3 eggs.
Yes, our ingredients include what, Marco?
Huh?
What does the ingredients include? 3 eggs.
3 eggs and
1 cup of water.
1 cup of water.
Vanilla flavoring, and Dave, what else?
A 1/3 cup of butter or oil.
Yeah, so you can choose oil or butter.
And make sure you have a big bowl.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, as you can hear in our background, we have some nice
colored-
Christmas music going on from the Temptations. It's just for you.
The bowl is colored blue.
Yes. And you can use any color that you like, whether it's a blue bowl, red bowl,
Yeah,
Christmas
or-
colors, red and blue, and
Or black.
or black, yes. So now, what we're going to do now is start our baking. We've preheated our oven to
350 degrees Fahrenheit.
There we go. And we've already prepared our cupcake pans.
Yep.
Okay, and you will be able to make approximately 24 cupcakes with the box mix. If it was made by scratch, then you can make as many as 2 dozen, which is 48, right, guys?
Yep, it's 48 too.
48 cupcakes.
Yep.
So now, the first thing that I would like to do is beat our eggs. So we're going to crack 1 egg at a time. Okay.
1 for each. 1 for each.
1 for each. I like that. Yes.
What was that?
For Mom, for Dave, and for DeMarco.
Let me crack this.
Okay. So Marco, you want to crack the 3rd one?
Yes.
Okay.
Crack one.
Okay. Alrighty. So you crack it. You have to use both hands, or you're gonna get shells inside. There you go. Okay, so let me take over for you here. Alrighty, no shells, thank God for that. So what I would like to do, what I usually do is I take out what we call birth, and that is the white little things that comes inside of eggs. I like to take those out. Okay, so I just take a spoon here and take it out with a spoon. They're easy to come out. Okay, and that was the 3rd one. Just some extra, they call them like birth or babies that was inside of the egg. I don't know how true that is. That could be just a myth, but I've always been raised to take it out, so I take it out. So what we're gonna do now is let's put this water over here, okay, to the side, and we're gonna use our blender.
How did you?
Okay, so Marco, you want to blend, and we're gonna put it on blend. And I just like to tilt the bowl just a bit to keep from hitting the bowl on the bottom too hard. Here, since I'm using a hand mixer, and I just kind of squish the mixer around to get the eggs thoroughly beat throughout. Okay. And this is a glass bowl, okay, and it will make that cookie sound. And I just don't like it to hit too hard to the bottom of it since it's a hand mixer. Alright, so that looks good there. And again, you can see, I'm not sure if you can see it that well, but the eggs are fully beat. Only for about a couple of seconds. There. Okay. Alright, so let's turn that off.
It looks like an orange juice.
It kind of looks like orange juice. That's very true. So there's the eggs there, well beaten. Okay, kind of looks like orange juice. And then we add our cake mix. And again, this is a box cake mix. And we add that to our bowl. Okay. And before we use our blender, Marco, what I would like to do is add some additional ingredients with the mix. Okay. And that will be our 1/4 cup of butter. Marco, you want to take it? Here, why don't you use your right hand, because I know you're right-handed and much stronger. So let's do this. And Dave, since you want to be the next helper there, I want you to turn that, hold that upside down to make sure all the butter is out. What we also add is a little vanilla flavor, and I use maybe about 2 cups of vanilla flavoring. So I'm going to have you here pour 1 cup, and then a 2nd cup. You pour it in once, and then a 2nd time. Make sure it's full to the top. Take your time. Okay, and Marco, I want you to come over to the side here so Dave can get in real good after you're done. Okay, so let's turn that. I want you to move kind of back here. Okay, and we are working in a tight spot here, so bear with us. All right, so that's 1 and 2. Very good. So let's put the top back on here. Okay, and also too our 1 cup of water. And so we're pouring in a little at a time. Okay, so I want you to, I'll pour it in. How about I'll pour it in? I want to turn it on. Place it down just a little bit. We're going to have it turned on, and I'm going to pour a little at a time. Just a little at a time as we blend all of our ingredients together. Alright, so I have a lot of help here, as you can see. And this is every Christmas tradition. Wow, Dave, I think ever since you were, what, a year old? Dave, you've been helping me in the kitchen, and then Marco joined when he was born. And he was approximately about a year old as well. When he joined the kitchen on Christmas Eve, helping make our traditional cupcakes. Okay, so pour a little bit of water in. Okay.
Make sure you get that side.
We're going to turn our bowl just a little bit. Because we're working with a hand mixer, then it gives you the opportunity to control the mixing pattern. Okay. Okay, and then we add a little bit more water there since it's getting a little stiff on that side. Just a little bit at a time. I like to do gradually. And I have my boys here working in the kitchen with me. I enjoy having my boys here. And this is something that we do all the time on an everyday basis. They're in the kitchen working with me. It's great to have your kids join you in the kitchen because they learn to be independent boys as they grow up to become men. And I'm sure you women will appreciate to have a man one day cooking for you, helping you in the kitchen while maybe you can relax from a long, hard day and have your hubby in the kitchen cooking. And so that's what I do. I think about that my boys are going to grow up one day to become men and hopefully marry so that they can contribute to helping their wives out in the kitchen. How about that, guys? Would you like that? And they enjoy it. They absolutely enjoy it. Men enjoy actually cooking. You'll find that a lot of men enjoy cooking if they have someone to kind of help them, show them the way. Okay, so we're just gradually adding our cup of water. Okay. This coming along well, guys. Okay. Coming along very well. Marco, how old are you?
8.
Okay, not quite, Marco.
But I think it's 7.
Marco, yes, you are 7 years old, turning 8 in March. He's rushing it, but I think a lot of boys his age, they can't wait to be older. And Dave, how old are you?
11.
Dave just turned 11 in September. So I have 11-year-old and a 7-year-old that loves to be in the kitchen helping me cook. Okay. It's coming along really well here. I'm going to put your hand here. Okay, on the handle. Add just a little bit more water. Yep. Yep, all of it. That was a cup of water. And again, this is a box cake called Funfetti. You can find this cake mix in your local grocer. Okay. Now, Marco, how about if we let Dave have a turn? Okay. So here, Dave, I'm gonna let you take over. Okay. You give Dave some room. Step back just a bit. Just a bit. Okay. Stay right here. Okay. And I'm going to turn the mixer up from blend to mix. Okay. Alrighty. It's mixing very well. Now I'm going to let you take over, young man. Okay. And as I put just the edges here. Very good. What we're going to be making is, we're going to make 24 cupcakes for the family. It's coming along very well. We have our Christmas hats on to be festive. And we have our Christmas music in the background if you can hear it. The Temptation. Our oven is on, what our oven is on, Dave?
350 degrees Fahrenheit.
350 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, and then I'm going to turn it up to whip. Okay. And so I like to mix all the ingredients in together thoroughly. And so a good 5, sometimes even 10 minutes of mixing for me. Some of you may not mix that much, but I like my cakes, my cupcakes, any type of my dessert bakings. I like it to be all the ingredients well mixed in so it can be fluffy and moist. The more you mix, the more fluffy and moist your cakes will be. Okay. It's looking really good, and I love cake batter. Let's have a good taste here.
Very good.
It's very good. You can taste the vanilla flavoring in it. Okay, that's enough. Okay. Guess Marco had to give him another little taste in. I'll take over here and just give it a nice little swirl here. Again, since I'm using a hand mixer, I have better control over the blending of all of my ingredients. I wouldn't say that the standalone mixer does not do that, but I just like to have control over my blending or over my mixing of all my ingredients. It feels very whipped. Oh. Okay. So again, the ingredients that we use 3 eggs. We use a quarter of oil or butter, whichever your choice is. 1 cup of water and some vanilla flavoring. And this is a cake box mix. It's not our what you would call scratch made ingredient. Okay. So I think that this is well mixed and blended all together. I especially, since I use butter and not oil, I especially want to make sure that my butter is well blended in there. Okay. So that my eggs will rise well and my butter is not just sitting in the middle of the cake. Okay, and to lift up, I do a little turn down and pull out. Oh, that looks delicious. Okay, so now, Mark, I want you to step over here And what I usually do is just take a spoon here. Take a spoon. Okay, I'm going to move this over to the side. And I just like to, again, hit my sides there. Okay. Oh, look at how well that is whipped. Oh, I give it a real